Julia, I give you my promise to be by your side forevermore. I promise to love you deeply, to honor you fully, and to listen to you truly as we share our thoughts, our hopes, our fears, and our dreams. It is your heart that moves me, your head that challenges me, your humor that delights me, and your hands I wish to hold until the end of my days.
Nathan, in love and freedom, I choose you to be my beloved and my friend. All that I am, I give to you, and all that I have, I share with you. As your partner in life, I offer you my heart. Your joys will be my joys, and your sorrows my sorrows. I will share your laughter and your tears through all the changes that life will bring for all of my tomorrows.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Can we open them now? Let's do it together. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do we? Ready? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna be. Feels special. I know, right? Oh, they're beautiful. Perfect. Thank you. Yay! 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 Awesome. I like them. I love them. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. So glad you decided to token. Can we wear them? Yeah. I guess I'll bring. I have one for Nate's niece too, but oh, thank you.
You lasted what, like 2 seconds? You look awesome.
My name is Sue Wilson, and I have the honor of officiating Julia and Nathan's wedding this afternoon. They asked me to share just how much they appreciate that you have taken the time to be here to witness their wedding and celebrate their marriage. They would especially like to thank their parents, Kelly and Fred, and Leslie and Craig, who have provided the very best role models of happy and successful marriages. We have 2 special goblets today. One was the goblet which Julia's parents drank from at their wedding about 27 years ago. Julia and Nathan will sip in a minute from the same goblet, symbolizing the beginning of their vows to each other and the sharing that will continue throughout their marriage. The second goblet, or glass, will be broken at the end of the wedding ceremony, symbolizing the end of their 2 separate lives and the beginning of their life together as a married couple.
Nathan, in love and freedom I choose you to be my beloved and my friend. All that I am I give to you, and all that I have I share with you. As your partner in life, I offer you my heart. Your joys will be my joys, and your sorrows my sorrows. I will share your laughter and your tears through all the changes that life will bring for all of my tomorrows.
Julia, I give you my promise to be by your side forevermore. I promise to love you deeply, honor you fully, and listen to you truly as we share our thoughts, our hopes, our fears, and our dreams. It is your heart that moves me, your head that challenges me, your humor that delights me, and your hands that I wish to hold for the rest of my days.
These rings are a symbol of the vows taken, a circle of wholeness, the perfect form. These rings mark the beginning of a long journey together filled with wonder, surprises, tears, laughter, celebrations, grief, and joy. May these rings glow in reflection of the warmth and the love which flows through you today. Julia, you have chosen Nathan to be your husband. Will you love, respect, and honor him, sharing your dreams and beliefs, ideals and emotions, through crisis and hardship, through joy and happiness, caring for him in lifelong commitment? Nathan, you have chosen Julia to be your wife. Will you love, respect, and honor her, sharing your dreams and beliefs, ideals and emotions, through crisis and hardship, through joy and happiness, caring for her in lifelong commitment? And by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you, Nathan and Julia, husband and wife. We have one more thing to do. The commitment of marriage is a commitment to a life, the very best that two people can find and bring out in each other, to share their lives, to encourage creativity and inspire each other to reach beyond the limits of the ordinary, not at the expense of each partner's individuality, but rather by the strength of their common bond. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, and commitment is stronger. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing the love that takes a lifetime to fulfill. Marriage today is a celebration of the mutuality and interdependence of all life. It is making visible the unseen bonds that already entwine and hold. Marriage is the choosing of one special person to walk beside throughout the journey of life. Marriage today is a choice, freely, openly, gladly made, of a life companion, partner, friend, and fellow journeyer. Today you are publicly making that choice. You are choosing one another to journey together as life's companions. As you become a married couple, you bring together two paths, differing in traditions. Build on them, for strength lies in open-mindedness and spirituality, however this may be defined. With the support and encouragement each can give to the other, you will be able to develop new personal dimensions, adding new memories and new hopes to all those who are touched by your love. Marriage is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the caring is reciprocal. You must not only marry the right partner, but also be the right partner.
My beautiful bride, I'm so happy that we found each other, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, starting today. So here's to us, and I love you.
Julia and Nate and Julia, you know my feelings for you. I love you both. And from the heart, from my heart, and you know it would be from Grandpa Harold's too, my wishes for you are an eternity of love in your marriage, good health, and I love you both so much. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy I traveled and I packed my clothes and left Zoe, but it was worth it. I love you. Stay well and happy.
Nate, Julia, it's been an absolute pleasure to be allowed to be here. I'm so happy for you guys. Nate, we met 5 years ago. My first impression with you was Sean Salter asked me what my proudest moment was, and I told him that I got my Eagle Scout, and you immediately just said, really? Like, you called me out, and I was just like, this guy, we're going to be along fine. And from that day forward, 5 years, man, you've moved 3,000 miles away. We're still best friends. I'm just extremely honored and proud to be here. You guys look beautiful. You look so happy. If I had a glass, I'd raise it. Just cheers to you guys. I hope you guys have the best life together. I can't wait to just come out to Portland and spend some time with you guys. I love you both. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Enjoy this video. Enjoy all your memories. Thank you.
Julia, Nate, I'm really, really proud of you. It's been an awesome journey. Thank you for everything. It's been nice getting to know you, Nate, and meeting you, and it's been a great couple years, and I'm excited for the years ahead. So thank you for this weekend, and thank you for everything. I'm really excited for you guys. Congratulations, and good luck.
Hey guys, it's me, Dad. Yeah, new Dad. You don't know how excited I am for this. You guys are really, really making me proud. Nate, I'm so proud of you, everything you've done. Julia, I'm so happy to have you in the family. Thank you for everything, and I look forward to many, many years and grandchildren. Loving it. Thanks, guys. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. And I'm congratulating myself. Here's to you.
Julia, welcome to the family. I'm so glad to have you as the daughter I never had. You're a sweetheart. And Nathan, thank you for picking her because she lights up your life and your world. She's so good to you. And I hope you two are very happy like I know you will be. And if you need anything, don't ever hesitate to call. We love you very much.
All right. Well, pretty much it was a nice ceremony, I guess we can say first. You sure? Not for me, of course, but you know, for the rest of you, for you two, it's always been perfect. I mean, you know, first time I met Julia I knew she was the one for me. I definitely knew it. And then when they moved to Portland, I probably was like, oh yeah, they're going to get married one day. And, you know, it was tough for me knowing, but I knew somebody was there with him for a while, for the good long haul. And pretty much, I'm glad you guys I'm happy for you both. I'm happy for you. And I definitely wish you the best in your future. Cheers.
And congratulations to us. And congratulations to Kelly and Fred, and Julie and Nate, and you know, no, I mean on the bus ride over here, my cousin Gail looked over at me and I said, you know, this is one of those days where it's going to be one of those memories that's, I mean, one of the top 5, you know. And sure enough, you know, it really is. It's
Top 5.
Or, I mean, well, you know what I mean.
Right up there with our wedding.
Well, it's actually it's right up there. It's right up there with the day that actually Julia came into our lives. You know, she came home from the hospital, and they forgot to send her directions. And so you know, the first year, our job was to figure out how to keep her from crying. And you know, and we'd rock her to sleep, and we'd set her in her crib.
Nothing worked.
And right as we got out the door, she'd start wailing and crying and everything. And finally, you know, we got her down to what we called or I call it the crawl, where I can sit her in a crib and I fall to the floor and I get on all fours and I kind of crawl. And that worked for a while, and then we had to resort to
And she went to high school.
yeah. And then we had to resort to long car trips, and even we put her in her car seat and stick her on the dryer and turn it on, and that would kind of do the job.
Just not in the dryer.
Not in the dryer.
Did she shrink?
Yeah.
That's why your thumb's nicer.
Anyhow, so our goal actually as parents was to, bring her up to be independent and, teach her the right stuff. For example, we wanted to teach her right from wrong and how to throw and catch a football. And it was all this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, and basically, be street smart. Wear like a sailor. And actually, really the main thing.
This song always gets me.
That's right. But what we really tried to stress was to look out for Sam and Dan, because they were her brother.
Still are.
And they're going to be her best friends, Okay, so anyhow, this is turning out like sorry about that.
You're okay.
Anyway, as we go on. So,
Where are you?
Page 3.
Okay, so help me. Okay, so.
I'm looking for.
Okay, here we go, right here.
Just roll in with
Okay, so anyhow, as she got to the preteen years, Leslie would have me go out on dates with her. And it was my job to teach her, how she should be treated by guys and respect and all that kind of stuff. So we'd go to movies or we'd go to dinner, and so we found a movie one time, and it was called What Women Want. Now this is Mel Gibson, and basically it was an outline of how, well, it was a step-by-step on how a guy wants to get into a woman's skin. So
it was skivvies.
And so,
Remember that swore like a sailor part?
anyhow, so we get out of the movie, and I'm going, oh man, I check off the birds and the bees speech, Dunskeys. There you go. Okay, so. Anyway, so she becomes a young woman, and people are telling me, she's getting pregnant. Beautiful, actually. And people are, my friends and other people are saying, you know what, you better watch out. You better get your shotgun out, because she's going to give you some problems. And she had her moods, and she had her side where, how should I say this? Her teenage years, but always she had this side where I mean, if you smashed a bug in front of her, she'd start gagging and crying and everything. Where if she's reading a book, she's sobbing, and, you know.
I still do that.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm getting. Anyway, right. Okay. So, it's her senses. Okay. So, she goes away to school, and she comes home probably, I think it was sophomore year, or whatever it was, and she's on the phone a lot, and she's texting a lot, and all of a sudden there's somebody else in her life, you know? And so I went out that spring, and I was going to go visit her. I'm looking forward to it. It's the first time I've gone out there since I took her to an orientation. And I was going to meet her friend Nate. And so, you know, I meet Nate. We go out and we go to a sports bar. And I find out that Nate's a beer lover. And I go, score. And I went, score! And then through that weekend, and that, you know, I'm watching them together and I'm seeing how he's treating her. And I realized that, I mean, I don't know, all the burden's kind of taken off now, you know what? Okay, so, fast forward.
Please stop going out on dates with her.
My cousin David. Okay, so fast forward, they moved to Portland, and you know, and I'm seeing how they get along together and everything, and they really treat each other with respect. And so it's about a year ago, Nate comes to me, and you know, he's kind of all giddy and everything, and he says, well, I want to ask your permission to marry your daughter. And evidently it went well with them too. So here we are tonight, and I just want to raise my glass and tell him that I am. Oh, what's his name over there? What's her name over there? And I'm proud of you, and I wish you both the best. And as a good friend of mine told me, and I'm going to tell you that if Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
And I was like, you know what, Nate? Go for it. I'll go home. It's not a big deal. And that's the night these two met. And somebody's going to claim that, you know, they were the ones who come to the party. And I was like, no. I'm the one who let Nate go into that party. 5 years ago, I moved to Boston from Utah Valley, Utah. I essentially took my life and changed it, and I got a job where my brother used to work at Cheesecake Factory, and Nate and I had the privilege, in his case, of training together. And it took all of, I don't know, 15 minutes for me to realize that Nate was probably the only person who could hang with my level of, we'll call it jerkery because there's younger adults here. I just consider myself more than lucky to have had met Nate. He was, besides my direct family that lived here, he was one of the absolute best friends I've ever had in my entire life. I was lucky enough to have him help me adapt to the life in a big city and somewhere I'd never lived before. And I'm just incredibly, I can't express how honored I am to even be sitting next to him at this table right now, let alone to be wearing a vest and a tie. Honestly, it just blows my mind, even thinking about it in this instant right now. And I remember the first time, I'd met Julia when she worked at Cactus Club, but by the way, wait staff, having had me, myself, my girlfriend, and Nate, we all met at the same place, and Julia who worked service industry. God bless you guys, because you guys are busting your ass tonight. Thank you so much. You awesome. Good for you. That being said, I remember the first time I went out with Julia, it was the first time I met Nate's roommates. We went to some kind of dancing place. Julia showed up and was like, I don't like this, I'm gonna go, but you can hang out. And I was just like, oh my God, marry that girl right now. Because she just let you stay out with your homies when there's alcohol and girls dancing, and she was just like, this is boring, I'm gonna leave. And that was the moment like where I really realized like that you guys just had so much potential. And I'm so just happy and glad to be here and sit next to you guys and see you guys so incredibly happy. And I can't wish you guys anything but the best, because I love both of you so much, and I can't wait to just come out to Portland and get absolutely hammered with you guys on what is frankly the best beer in America, and you can hold me to that because I work in beer in Boston. So, cheers to you guys, the best. Cheers. There were a lot more efforts in the original speech.
How do I start? I start by, I can understand Julia's crying all the time, because the first time I babysat with Julia, she was my oldest granddaughter and lived across the street from me. And I wanted to babysit Julia very badly. So I came to the house. I wanted Leslie to take time off, and Julia cried, and she cried, and she cried, and this happened a few times, and I finally said to Leslie, I can't babysit Julia anymore because she wants her mother. So that lasted for a couple of years. But then, when Julia was in preschool, I became the grandma, and we had Grandma Day. I picked her up. She was about, 3 or 4? I picked Julia up every Wednesday, and we had Grandma Day, which was such a joy to me. And then Julia blossomed. She went to school. She blossomed. She had friends. And I was proud of Julia all through the time. And then she went to college and met Nate. But I didn't know Nate through the college years until they came to Portland. He came to my house. And what a blessing. I knew Julia and Nate were a team. So Julia and Nate, I wish you from the bottom of my heart a lifelong love affair like your grandfather and I had. And everything in the world you desire. Be kind to one another, be patient with one another, and my love to both of you always.